Good morning, children. Are you ready for today's class? Good. Look at the picture. What can you see? There are many frogs enjoying different activities. Today, we will also read about a frog. But our frog doesn't enjoy these. He lives in a well, alone. What is a well? A well is a deep hole in the ground from which we can get water. Now this frog lives in the well. Frogs are amphibians. Amphibians means they can live on land and in water both. This is the picture from your Gulmohar literature book, and today we will read the poem A Frog in a Well. This poem is written by Alice Skirtle. She is an American writer who has written several popular books for children. She was a school teacher before becoming an author. Alice wrote this poem as a kind of point of view poem. The concept of the poem is how the frog in the well sees and understands the world. So let's begin the poem. Please listen to it carefully for better understanding. So children, where does the frog live? The frog lives at the bottom of the well. As you can see in the picture, where is the frog? At the bottom of the well. First I will read the poem, then I will explain its meaning, okay? The world is round and deep and cool. The bottom of the world's a pool, with just enough room for a frog alone. The walls of the world are of stone on stone. At the top of the world, when I look up high, I can see a star in a little round sky. The world is round and deep and cool. What does he mean when he says the world is round? He means that it is like a circle, an O. Or you can say it is like a ball. Why does he say that the world is round? Because the wall of the well is circular in shape, right? Deep and cool. Deep means extending far down from the top or the top surface, like the well. The well is deep and cool. Cool means because it is deep inside the earth, so it is cold there, and the water is also cold. So his world is cold or cool. The bottom of the world's a pool. What is he referring to when he says the world is a pool? You know what is a pool or a swimming pool? Which contains water. So here he is talking about the water in the well. With just enough room for a frog alone. With just enough room for a frog alone means space enough only for one frog. Why does he think there's place enough for only one frog? He thinks so because he is the only frog living in the well, and so he thinks that there is no place for another. The walls of the world are of stone on stone. Stone on stone means with stones placed one on top of another. How is his world built according to him? It is built with stone upon stone, means the well has been built with one stone placed on top of another. At the top of the world, when I look up high, I can see a star in a little round sky. Now, how does he describe the sky? He says the sky is round with only one star in it. Why does he describe the sky with only one star in it? Because that is all he can see from the bottom of the well. So children, The speaker in the poem is a frog that lives in the depth of a well. He describes the world as he sees it from its depths. He says that the world is deep, round, and cool. At the bottom of the world, there is a small pool of water with space for only one frog. The walls of his world are built with stone set upon stone. At the top of his world, he can see a star in a round sky. But children, do you think the world is only deep, round, or cool? No, it is different. Everyone sees the world as much as they can view it. The frog sees only one part of the world and thinks that this is what the world is made up of. We can see only the part of the world that is visible to us, but there are also other parts of the world that can be viewed by others. People live in different parts and follow different traditions. Children, a frog in a well is actually a phrase. This phrase depicts that a frog is forever inside a well and can only see from the perspective of a small hole from above. It shows a person with no ambition, aim, or wish, and someone who is satisfied with life and doesn't want to learn anything new. Like the frog, sometimes we also think that we know everything and there is no need to learn anything new. But in reality, there is a lot more to learn. Just as the frog is wrong about the perspective of the world, sometimes we realize that we too may be wrong with our view of things. Therefore, we must always be open to different ideas that enhance our own way of thinking, help us acquire new skills, and explore more about the world. I believe you have understood the actual meaning of the poem and will apply in life. Happy learning. Thank you.